Communication which does not necessarily need to go through narration or verbal communication. Therefore, for example, music has a growing importance in my work versus language, which is less and less present in my work.
Answer me.
It's like a dialogue. I mean, there is a young woman who is wanting to end a relationship for reasons, and instead of being listened to, she's constantly silenced by the loudness of the playing of the drummer, her about to become ex-boyfriend. On the other side, his drumming comes very close to her. So this was like the idea of how a place without doing much, just being there, can transform an awkward silence into an awkward loudness. First I knew of the building, because very often when I have an idea, it's not the other way around. It's not like I know a story, I want to tell this story, okay, so I'll tell it like this, so where does it happen? No, it's the other way around. It's like I know a place, so what would happen in that place, so that the place can tell the story and influence the story. 95 days, the film shot in Sarajevo, does not represent the time of the siege, does not at any moment try to do it. It always tries to be in the ambiguity that we might be back then, but there is absolutely not one effort to make believe that we are back then. There is no, like you say, there is no blood, there is nothing red in the film. To me, the film is not about telling the story, it's about reliving an experience, how to revive things without telling them. So again, there is no language, there are no dialogues in the film. The only dialogue is between a breathing and the symphony. Also how our bodies remember, how it creates gestures, how in a way our bodies sometimes can remember in a different and might be more interesting ways than our mind does. So it produces a choreography instead of producing a verbal discourse. I mean, obviously I have a morality of my own. I don't see myself as preaching or becoming a reference necessarily. I hope through the work it makes sense, it creates to the audience doubts where there are too many certainties, or it creates a moment of certainty where there are too many doubts.